Welcome to Artist Spotlight, a special segment of Rhode Island Live where we showcase local artists. Tonight, we have Steve Volkmann.
Steve, thanks for coming by. I know it's probably last-minute kind of thing for some people, but we're super happy to have you here.
Great. And
we'd like you to start off by playing something for us.
Great, super. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Last minute always works for me. I took a step in a new direction, and I find I'm moving on. I took a chance, I made a new selection, and I find I'm moving on. I'll see if I can fit my life into a renter van. I'm gonna drive, see all I can. I've got my buddy sitting right here by my side. Step right up, the man said, it's your turn for the ride. I took a step in a new direction, and I find I'm moving on. I took a chance, I made a new selection, and I find I'm moving on. I'll see if I can fit my life into another song. I really am hoping you'll come along. Been sitting around here, I've been waiting for so long. It's time to take that old bull right by the horns and ride. You gotta ride. It was with some fear and trepidation in my heart I took that step. It was a start. I won't let fear get in my way. I'm gonna fight it off each and every day. I'm gonna design and live a life that is my own. For you I cannot say what's gonna be right or wrong. As for me, I'm gonna be sitting here singing a song. And if you want to, well, you can sing along with me. I took a step in a new direction, and I find I'm moving on.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
Thank you.
So we were talking a little bit. So I was going to ask you. I know you play bass, and obviously you play guitar. So what do you compose on?
Well, I was always a bass player, and I started writing songs probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I started composing on bass.
On bass.
But now I compose on guitar and bass, depending on, you know, what I feel,
Like
what I'm playing at the time.
What you're playing at the time.
Yeah.
Do you play anything else? Any other instruments?
No.
No?
No, those are the two.
I know some people that, you know, the piano, they'll play piano, but they'll compose on one, and then they jump back over.
Well, I do try to move songs back and forth. My newer batch of songs that I've written on guitar are a little more positive, a little more hopeful songs. The bass songs tend to be a little more edgy, a little social criticism style. So I want to move to a more positive message, give people a message of hope, inspiration, rather than always pointing out, you know, what I see as wrong.
So you have The Plant, right?
Yes.
Is that album that is your most recent album?
The Plant is a full-length, full-band CD, rock and roll music. Yeah.
I saw that Brendan Moore played on that.
Yes.
Dylan CV.
And
Yeah.
Dylan
Dylan
CV,
CV,
One of my
yes,
favorites.
yes.
Yeah.
He had him on
Yes.
season 1.
Killer players, great
Yeah.
players, great
Yeah.
guys too.
Great guys to be around. You played bass on that.
I played bass on that.
Yeah, because Dylan said you didn't have enough strings on your guitar, I guess, when you were playing.
Well, it was
I talked to him about 2 days ago.
It was an interesting story. Chris got in touch with Dylan, and Dylan called me, and he was a little pensive because he said, bass, you write songs on bass, and you play solo with the bass? He says, I was a little bit unsure, Steve, to be honest with you, but he really liked the songs, and I let him do what he wanted to with the drums, and his interpretations were great.
Nice.
And then, of course, Brendan and Chris played the
Yeah.
guitars.
Yeah.
It was nice to have a guitar player who could play those kind of leads without, like Chris would ask me, what are you looking for? And I can't play those leads. So it was great to have somebody, he'd say, it's something like this. It was kind of like going to the eye doctor, you know?
Right.
This one or this one. This one or this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was very good at it.
Gives you some different variations, and pick the one you think is probably going to fit into the way the arrangement ends up.
Exactly.
Right. So what are the bands are you playing in right now?
Playing in a band called Slow Motion Parade with some local guys. And we're working on some of my songs, some of my friend Dennis Hemsley's songs, some of Josh's songs, Josh Graybird's songs. And we're going to see what happens. We're putting that together. We've got 5 pieces, so it's coming along real nice.
You thinking that's going to be a gigging band then?
I'd like it to be a gigging band. We're kind of focusing on the internet. We're going to make some YouTube videos. We're in the practice of making some videos, editing, and trying to figure out which ones to put on YouTube. And then, you know, my hope is always for it to be a gigging band.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It's nice
absolutely.
to get them out there, but you want to play live. That's where
you
the
want to play in
magic
front
is.
of people. I mean, that's kind of how long have you been playing?
I've been playing bass and music for probably 35 years. I've been serious about it for the last 5 or 6 years. I left the teaching career about 4 or 5 years ago to focus more on this and slow down and do some different things.
What did you teach?
I was a middle school science teacher last.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris is in
Work in education.
schools.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I hope you'll play something else of yours for us before
Yeah.
you go.
Definitely.
I love the sound. You
Yeah,
remind me so
please
much
do.
of like a 60s folksy Dylan kind of.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a song called Motocross Girl, and this was inspired by a photo of a friend of mine's daughter in front of her motocross bike, and she looked really cool, and so I wrote this song, and it's about, you know, not telling girls they can't do something, or, you know, kind of going in that direction a little bit.
Empowering.
Empowering,
I like
yeah.
that message.
Just
So-
because it's a motorbike doesn't mean it can't be a girl riding it.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
So, it's a fairly new song. Motocross, motocross girl, motocross, motocross girl, motocross, motocross girl, motocross, motocross girl. She's a motocross girl. She's standing barely 5 feet tall, perched upon that canyon wall. How she's gonna get down from there, you know, man, it really ain't clear. But she's a she's a motocross girl. She's gonna ride all around this world. She don't wanna just stand on the sidelines and watch the whole world pass her by. She wants to get on that bike and ride. She wants to jump, she wants to fly, 'cause she's a she's a motocross girl. She's got that wily old look in her eyes, you know, the one that you can't deny. She's got her daddy's looks, her mama's brains, and gasoline is coursing right through her veins, 'cause she's a she's a motocross girl. She's gonna ride
all around this world. Some folks, they are gonna say that ain't the way a girl's supposed to play. And other folks, you know, we're gonna say you better stand back, get out of her way, 'cause she's a moto. She's a motocross girl. It ain't about no he or she. It ain't about you or me. You gotta let everybody be just who it is that they wanna be. And she's a moto. She's a motocross girl. She's gonna ride all around this world.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, thanks again. I appreciate you coming by, and
Thanks for having me.
good luck. We'll have to keep a watch on when you guys start gigging out.
Super.
We'll be
super.
ready.
Great.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for watching. And now, back to the show.